Om Shanti, Madhuvan Murli, 2023, July 18. Essence. Sweet children, you have come to this spiritual university to change from Buddhas, foolish, into wise one. Wise means pure. You are now studying this study to become pure. Questions. What are the main sign of wise children? Answer. Wise children constantly play with knowledge. They are always intoxicated by this godly intoxication. All the knowledge of the word cycle is in their intellect. They have the intoxication. Our Baba has come from the Supreme Abode. Our Baba has come from the Supreme Abode for us, and we reside with him in the Supreme Abode. Our Baba is the ocean of knowledge, and we have become master ocean of knowledge. He has come to give us the inheritance of liberation and liberation in life. Son, who has come to the door of my heart? Details. Om Shanti. The soul of the living being knows that our Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is personally teaching us. He is teaching us Raj Yoga. Therefore, it is as though this is godly university. Why is it called a university? It is not that all other universities are for the university. No, they are not for the universe. So they should not be called universities. Here you children know that this is the true godly university. However, none of them can understand this because they are Buddhas. Only the Father makes Buddhas wise. Human beings bow down in front of those who are wise. They bow down to the deity idols and sympathy, etc. Sannyasis are pure, and so they are definitely wise. They consider purity to be good. That vice of lost cause distress for human beings. This is why householders consider sannyasis who remain pure to be wise and bow down at their feet. As soon as they see someone wearing the costume of a sannyasis, they instantly bow down to him. However, regard for them has now decreased, and this is why people take every step with great caution. Previously, when they saw a sannyasi, they would instantly invite him. Swamiji, come to our house. There are now too many of them, and they have now become Tamu Pradhan. And this is why there is only regard for those who are very well known. Even eminent people bow down to them. Why? Those eminent people are more educated than sannyasis. But sannyasis are pure because they have adopted renunciation, and that is why they are considered to be wise. You are now becoming wise. You now know the Creator and the beginning, middle and end of the creation. However, among you two, not all of you have that intoxication. It takes a lot of time for that intoxication to rise. Only at the end will there be complete intoxication. Now, the more effort you make, the more your intoxication continue to rise. You should constantly remember that the Supreme Soul, the Father of us, souls has come. He is teaching us in order to make us into the master of the world. Therefore, you should have the pure concern to make effort. Not all of you have that concern. At the time of listening to this, their intoxication rise, but as soon as they go outside, everything ends. It is number wise. The Father of us souls has come. We use reside with him in the supreme ever. No one else understands this. Sects and sannyasis, etc. are pure. You too are number wise. Not everyone has the faith that our Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the ocean of knowledge, the bestower of liberation in life, and that he is making us into the master of heaven. As soon as you step outside of here, that happiness disappears. Otherwise, you children should have so much happiness. I have taken the support of this body. How else would I teach you Raj Yoga? I do not have a body of mind. If you look at all of those in the temples, they all have their own bodies, whereas I am bodiless. All others have received an angelic or corporeal body. I do not have a body. There is the Sauna temple, and even if you go to the Shiva temple, they have incorporeal form there. It is just that they have given him different names. You know that souls come here from the Supreme Ever. Souls adopt different body and play their parts. I do not enter this cycle of 84 bar. I am the resident of the Supreme Ever. I have entered this body. You would ask, how does the incorporeal one come? Yes, he can come. When you offer food to a departed soul, that soul comes. Does he not? The body of that soul does not come. The soul enters another body. You understand that this soul enters another person's body. The souls of some ghosts are very mischievous. They throw stones, etc. Only when a soul enters a body can he do something. That is called a ghost. Impure souls are enter others. You children have experienced how impure souls wander around until they receive their own bodies. Pure souls also come. This too is fixed in the drama. Whatever has passed is said to be the playing of the drama. The Father explains, I come and enter an ordinary old body. He would definitely need the body of an experienced person. Brahma's name is very well known, and Brahma's advice is also well known. Where did Brahma receive advice from? Brahma is Shiv Baba's child. His advice is Srimad, and so the main Srimad has to be received through Brahma, whom the Father enters. The people of Bharat do not know this thing. They think that all are one. They believe that Sri Krishna, Shiva, etc. are all the same. They call Sri Krishna Mahatma or Yogeshwar, but they do not know why they call him that. The Sri Krishna soul is now studying yoga with Ishwar, Lord, title of Shiva, and becoming Yogeshwar, Lord of Yoga. This is such an incognito secret. People say that God is beyond name and form and that He does not have a body. However, you said that this Somnath temple is a memorial of the incorporation of Shiva. Shiv Baba surely came in the previous cycle and He has now come again. Then the worship of Him will start in the corporeal. People celebrate Shivratri, night of Shiva. The Father sits here and explains. You souls came here from the Supreme Abode to play your parts. Souls are imperishable and they have part of 84 birth recorded in them. Just as the Father has entered an old body, in the same way, you are also in old bodies. Baba liberates you from your old body and gives you new body. He shows you the way to change from being worthless shells into valuable diamond. It is shown the beloved is only one. The Father says, I am the resident of the Supreme Abode. You too are resident of the Supreme Abode. I have come in the oldest body of all. Those are also your oldest impure bodies of your final 84 births. You consider yourself to be soul. We have completed our 84 birth and we are now to receive new body in the new world. Therefore, you should remain so happy. It is number wise. Some are completely dull-headed. Maya has completely turned their intellect to stone. It is like when you sprinkle water on a hot griddle and it instantly dries up. They are such hot griddle. Oh, but you just have to consider yourself to be soul, children of the Father. However, they do not consider themselves to be those. If souls do consider themselves to be those, why do they become those who are emerged and then run away? Maya is very powerful. If you are careless, Maya will slap you. Oh, Baba! Baba has come to give you the inheritance and yet you become vicious. She slaps you very strongly. The Father does not slap you. Maya slaps you hard and turns your faces away. There are many who continue to be slapped by Maya. Maya also says, you do not remember the Father and so I slap you. Maya has been given the order. Those who are without wisdom have to be made wise. Therefore, why do not you do service? Are you still going to experience the sleeper from Maya? Many continue to experience the sleeper. Some experience the sleeper of anger and some experience the sleeper of attachment. The Father says, just surrender everything and live as a trustee. When you have donated the vices, why do you take them back and use them again? Vices do not have a form. With regard to your money, you are told to live as a trustee. You may use it, but with great care and with the Father's remark. You must not commit any sin with that money. Otherwise, you will accumulate the burden of that on your head. Maya is very Tomapradhan and she knows when you are not remembering the Father well, and so the thing punch that one Maya says, if you do not remember the Father, or your inheritance, I will slap you. Many children write, Baba, Maya slapped me. Baba write back, yes children, Maya has been given an order. Slap them a great deal when they do not belong to me. I have come to make you constantly happy. But in spite of that, you children do not remember me. It is very easy, but it does not take time. Otherwise, the mercury of happiness would ride by your remembrance, remembering the father and the inheritance. Eventually, while remembering Baba, you will just feel a little jerk and okay, I am now going to Baba. Then I will go to heaven. It will be as though you just have completely godly intoxication and go back home. Acha, no one knows that souls are lover of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. You are true lovers. You have been His lovers for half a cycle and have been remembering the beloved a great deal. However, you did not know that souls are lover of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. They say that each soul is the Supreme Soul, and that is the Supreme Soul is each soul. Here there is a great difference. You know that God is the beloved. That pure soul is making us beautiful. When we souls become dirty, our jewelry bodies also become dirty. Baba has come once again to make you beautiful, and you will then receive golden as bodies. They mix alloy into gold. Now just see, that is the Adidev temple. Someone named him Mahabir, but they do not know the meaning of that at all. They even call Hanuman Mahabir. There is such a vast difference between calling Hanuman Mahabir and then calling Adidev. Mahabir, whatever the Jain Maharaj Muni said, that continue to be accepted. Nowadays, there is a lot of occult power. This Baba knows everything. People make a lot of effort. They even make saffron emerge from their hands. People think that is a wonder and quickly become their flowers. Those who have occult power have many flowers. It is not like that here. Baba says, I have come exactly as I did 5,000 years ago. No one else can say this. Children say, Baba, we came 5,000 years ago and attained the inheritance of heaven from you. We have now come once again and become the children of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva. Through this Brahma, the world is in the Iron Age. Where would Brahmins come from in the Iron Age? Brahmins are needed at the confluence age. The feet and the top knot come together, and so that is a confluence. The confluence of Sudras and Brahmins. You change from Sudras into Brahmins. No one knows this cycle of 84 births. You know that you are Brahmins and that you have become the children of Brahma. Is a practical way. You can tell those Brahmins, you Brahmins call yourself children of Brahma. But who is the father of Brahma? They would not be able to tell you. It is like pebble in a tin can. They would simply say, We Brahmin are God. All of you were devotee and you now say we are becoming worthy of a marriage Lakshmi. You are making effort for this. For instance, just remember that you came from the Supreme Abode. Baba has now once again to take us back. We who are the master of Brahman, Baba has entered an old body. We too are in old bodies. The father says, I also have to take an old body. Now remember me, the father, and your sins will be absolved. He gives you time. You have to serve the Pandavas government for a minimum of 8 hours. You also have to teach Raj Yoga and blow the conch shell. You make Bharat in particular and the world in general into heaven with Srimad. Only you go to heaven. Those of other religion do not go there. Brahmins, deities, warrior, merchant and Shudra are called the variety form image. You should create such a picture of the variety form image that people are easily able to understand. They have shown Vishnu as the variety form image. A picture is definitely needed. They have picture in schools. Otherwise, little children would not know what an elephant is. They are shown a picture of it. So here there are the 4 edges. It is now the iron edge and the cycle will definitely turn. Brahmins exit at the confluence edge. The other are physical Brahmins guided. They are not the mouth-born creation of Brahma. The mouth-born creation of Brahma received the inheritance from the grandfather. Those Brahmins do not receive the inheritance. You to understand this thing number wise. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother and father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. We should say namaste, good morning to father. Okay, essence for dharana. Number 1, surrender everything with your intellect and live as a trustee. Perform every task with great caution according to Srimad. Number 2, remember Baba and the inheritance and experience limitless happiness. While in remembrance of Baba, experience godly intoxication. Become a true lover. Blessing. May you practice concentration and stability with the powers to merge and to pack up and become an embodiment of this success. Essence. There is a huge expansion of your body, bodily relations and possession in order to put all. In order to put all type of expansion into their essence, you need the power to merge and to pack up. Merge all type of expansion into the one point. I am a point. The Father is a point. And the whole world is merged in the one point. The Father. To be a point for, that is to be an embodiment of the essence means to be concentrated. By practicing this concentration, you can stabilize your intellect wherever and whenever you want is a second. Slogan. Those who stay constantly in the stage of spirituality are spiritual roses. Thanks God. Om Shanti.